This video is an extension to my tutorial on using Jekyll, a static site generator. If you don't know what Jekyll is, I recommend you watching that video first by clicking the first link in the description. I'll show you how to host the files created with Jekyll on GitHub Pages for free. GitHub Pages offers benefits that you might not otherwise have, such as an effective use of a content delivery network, which means your site will load faster around the world. I'll start with the files that were created from the previous video located in the _site folder. These are all the files you'll need to put on the server. First, you'll need to sign up for a GitHub account and download the GitHub program. You can also use GitHub from the terminal or command prompt. If you want to learn more about using Git and GitHub, check out try.github.io for a simple walkthrough. Once you have an account in the program, log into your account in the program under the settings. Now you can create a new repository called the name of your project. From here, create a branch called gh-pages. Open the folder's location and copy and paste the files Jekyll created into this folder. Now, in GitHub, type in a name and description for the update and press commit. Click sync and push your changes to the server. All of the files should be put on GitHub servers and can now be viewed from a specific URL. You can make a custom URL, but to see if it's working, go to your GitHub username.github.io/the project name. This can take some time to generate if it's the first project for an account. To point a custom URL to this server, you'll first need to include a CNAME file with the URL you want to use and nothing else. Save this file and commit it to the root of the project repository in the GH-pages branch like before. Now you need to tell your domain registrar where to point to by creating an A record or an alias record. I've put a link to the GitHub help page explaining the difference between the two. For this example, I'll be using Namecheap Domain Registrar to create an A record. They offer cheap domains, have good support, and accept Bitcoin. Once you've created your account and bought your domain, click on it and then click All Host Records on the left. From here, copy the first IP address listed in the description and on screen and paste it in the first @ form and make the record type an A record with the TTL set to 1800. On the line with the 3 W's, type in your username.github.io. Make sure you include the last period. This record type should be set to CNAME with the TTL set to 1800. Fill in a third form with an @ symbol and the host name, the second IP address listed below, and the IP address field with a record type of A and then a TTL of 1800. As long as your CNAME file has your domain name and is in the GH-pages branch of your GitHub project, you should see your site live within about a half an hour. I hope this series has been somewhat helpful to you. If you need more information, check the links below this video or leave a comment and I'll try to reply when I can. Thanks for watching.